Hello, friends. I would like to begin my part 3 with a good news. My mother gave a birth to a little boy called Jamnadas Jadavji Varu. He was born on 25th of April 1950. Everybody in the family were excited, very happy. Even people of Serere, they were also very happy. And my father celebrated his birth exactly same way as he did mine. Now, when my brother was nearly 5 or 6 years old, still there was no school in Serere, and children were just passing their time by playing and games but no school. So my father and his friend Ramji Devram Payani decided that they should build a school in Serere. This was one of the topics they had in mind. But besides this, they used to discuss politics and current affairs and world news and everything. So this important point was to build a school in Serere. So they took this idea to tell the rest of the shopkeepers in Serere, and they organized a meeting, and then everybody agreed that we should have a school in Serere. Now, next part was to choose a site where to build a school. Serere was divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2, and there was a big space in between two parts. So everybody decided that we should have a school in the middle. The site was cleared, the contractor was appointed, and we had a Bhumi Pujan there, and the first foundation stone was laid, and the rest of the building perimeter was done by contractor. And we all gathered there to take a first photo of a foundation of the school. And while the school was being built, we were busy doing our own things, playing games like Kho, Santa Kukdi, Ata Pata, Amba Pipdi, Gilli Danda, all these games. Children don't play here, but we used to enjoy those games in Uganda, Africa. And we also used to climb trees like anything. We had so many mango trees, and we used to get unripe mangoes, wash them, clean them, and then make slices, put some chili powder and salt, and we used to enjoy those. And I must tell you, two of my friends, Mukund Mohanlal Majithia and other friend Chandrakant Naranadas Modi, they were two very strong boys. They climbed the trees in a seconds. They were very energetic boys, and they were wonderful, friends. But they are no more with us, which is the sad part of it. And I still remember them. And the rest of our friends was Shantilal, Odhavji, Govind, Jaisukh, Salim, Muhammad, Radni Mashru, and everybody. There are so many friends we used to play together. During evening time, there were so many activities in Serere. First of all, our Naranadas Raja, our Naranadas Bapa, used to organize satsang every evening, and we used to go to satsang, We used to listen to stories of Ramayana and also sing bhajans. And Babu Bhai Motiram, he was a tabla player. He used to play tabla, and we used to sing and enjoy satsang like anything. And another activity was in my veranda. We had askari. Askaris are night watchmen, and there were few askaris in our town because there were so many burglaries, and shopkeepers they hired these night watchmen to keep a watch of their property. And there was a railway track, part of the railway track, which was hung on the loft of the roof, and then he used to strike that iron with an iron rod to this metal bar, and it used to give a sound. So similarly, all other askaris had similar thing, and they used to strike the sound, so to make sure that every askaris was awake. And while he lit the fire, and he used to roast some kasoris, we call corn, and also some jugus. They are monkey nuts, peanuts, which are very tasty. And also next door to my shop, our shop, there was an Arab family, Mr. Sharif, and the other his friends Omar. They used to sit there with a cup of tangauzi, kahawa, which was very nice. I tried them. And then they used to chew marungi. It's a small plants. They used to chew it. They took hours and hours to chew it. And I don't know what pleasure they used to get. But they used to eat them. But I never tried them. But I tried those tangauzi, kahawa. And I still make them here. It's very nice. When I go for walks with my friend, we always take in a thermos, and we sit down in a bench, and we enjoy those kahwas. It's lovely. So this is one of the activities we had in Serere. One morning, when I was brushing my teeth, well, it was called datan. So when I was doing, and next door was Chandrakant Modi. He was doing the same thing, and these African friends, it was Otim, Opio, Ochen, and Iroku. They were passing by with fishing rods. I said, "Where are you going?" He says, "We are going to Matoni." Matoni means river, to do fishing. Then we said, "Can we come?" He said, "Yeah, why not? Join us." So we just left without telling our parents, and we joined them, and we went to Matoni, a river, and they started catching few fish, which called tilapia fish, and after a good catch, and everybody went in the water for a swim, and obviously we couldn't resist, so we also jumped into the water, and one of the fishing hook, which was still there in the water, was caught up Chandra's thighs, and he was crying like anything. And then this Otim, he had to remove the fishing hook, and he was bleeding very badly. And it was really getting late, because we never told our parents that we were out, and they were all worried. They were looking for us, and one of the Africans, he actually saw us going with this group. So when we came home, we were really beaten by our parents, and told not to do this again, and we were quite scared. So this thing happened while our school was still built, And finally, our school was built, and the building was finished. It was very lovely school. We had benches and everything, and all the parents gathered there, and we celebrated. That building was done eventually, and all parents appointed Babulal Amarsi Manek as a school teacher, and we were instructed to do uniforms in schools. And then we had a picture with Babulal Amarsi Manek, our school teacher, with whole class. And this is the picture I'm talking about. And then every Diwali, we used to gather in school hall, celebrate Diwali with sweets and fireworks, and everybody used to, enjoy that Diwali festival and in schools as well. And now I was nearly finishing in my primary school, and I was ready to go in the secondary school, and all the rest of my class boys, they were also ready to go in different towns. But I especially chose to go to Mobale because I had cousins in Mobale, and I thought Mobale was good because I had also been to Mobale before uh, with a cycling club, myself and Mukund Majitia. We cycled from Serere to Mobale, and we had a really good time in Mobile. We came back to Serere, and we had this picture in one of the building, a cycle group. So my brother Jaman was also a cyclist, and he and his friend had this picture. And this is another picture I'll show you of the Diwali, which was taken by Rajni Mashru. He's called Maz now, a famous photographer on Belgrave Road, Leicester. So this picture was taken in 1963, and I still got that photograph with me. So these are the memories I have at the moment. Now I was ready to go to Mobale, as I told earlier. So my story finishes here. Then I'll begin my new chapter, chapter 4 for Mobile. Thank you very much.